When you hear the words Gorilla Tag, what do you think of? Maybe the fun times you had with your friends back in 2021, maybe the release of Beach. Well, Gorilla Tag wants you to forget all of that and instead replace it with corporate slop. Let me just show you. No, because seriously, like, who the hell came up with this? So go grab your popcorn, go grab your Sprite, your Pocari Sweat, your Gatorade, whatever, I don't care. Just sit down, put this on the big screen, and just enjoy how I explain why Gorilla Tag has fallen to slop. Starting off, we have a very, very controversial topic, which is cosmetics. You know, you love them or you hate them. If you couldn't tell, I love them a lot, because I have 3 on right now, but that's a side point. Recently, Gorilla Tag has just been releasing a crap ton of cosmetics, like, so many, like, every single update, they just add a bunch of cosmetics. I do think that's a great thing, right? It is. Until you look at the prices. Like, seriously, what sane human being that has a fully conscious brain is actually going to purchase an icicle for 3,900 shiny rocks? What? Okay. Enough ranting about hats and monkey games. I think it's time we just take a seat to talk about the updates. Don't get me wrong, they've released some cool ones. But before, they just had so much more hype, like the beach update, where they opened the little secret crack that everyone was wondering what it would be. There was so much hype around that, it was awesome. And to be fair, with their new live event, of which I made a short about that, by the way, it was aight. They got like 100,000 players, which just tells me that they're going to keep on milking this for eternity, and it's going to be miserable. But at the same time, like, I understand wanting to make money, but it gets to a point where if there's no hype around the updates, why will anyone play them? There's no good reason to. It's stupid. Another thing is just their straight up greed. Like, Gorilla Tag, originally the only thing you had shiny rocks for was cosmetics, and that was good. But now in all the new game modes they're adding, you can purchase stuff with shiny rocks. It's like almost pay to win in a sense, but it doesn't really give you too much of an advantage. You know what I'm saying? In Super Infection, where you could get like cool gadgets and stuff to do better, you could buy tech points, which you need to get new gadgets and upgrade them, for like 100 shiny rocks each. You need like 20 to buy anything. And not to mention, tech points are so insanely grindy to get. It's like misery. And then in Ghost Reactor, you'll find these cores sometimes that'll do stuff. Like, you just can't find them. And then you have to juice them. And it takes like a few hours to do that. Or you could just finish all of it for like 200 shiny rocks. That's so fun, right? But like, don't even mention their merch to me, alright? It was cool when they first released their makeshift plush. I got that. It was tough. It was cool. Like, Gorilla Tag was doing well at that time. But now they're just making their merch so overpricey, it's not even funny. Overpricey, that's not a word. But like, it's like $30 for like a poster. It's kind of outrageous, man. Like, if you really love the game, go for it. But it's just too much money, man. Way too much money. Anyways, back on the topic of updates. All their updates, they haven't been like quality of life changes or anything. They haven't just been cosmetics. Like, back a while ago, we would get like only cosmetics updates when there was something big coming up. But now it's just like they try to add something crazy every update, or they just don't add anything. And it never ends well, because like, it's hype for a week, and then no one cares about it. Have you ever seen someone who genuinely plays the Critters game mode? No, you haven't. Because there's no hype, there's no excitement, and then when it finally released, people were like, okay, this is cool, and they forgot. They need to stop trying to make this game into Gorilla do anything other than tag. So, here's my friend over here, even though we just met to interview, and, how do you feel about them overpricing their cosmetics?
I finna hate it. It's not fair because most of the new players who got their headsets for Christmas, they can't even afford half of the things because it's so overpriced. Lemming needs to fix it, like, right now.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think any new player is gonna want to spend, like, $20 on shiny rocks to get, like, 3 entire cosmetics. Anyways, how do you feel about, like, the bundles?
So $40 or $30 without even shiny rocks. It's not fair for anyone.
Also, no offense to J-Man Curly, but like you can't just go around. I mean, like you don't even upload Gorilla Tag content anymore. No offense, but like you barely play the game and then you just immediately take up this offer and then milk it for like 10 days and then stop playing again. Kind of scummy. So all in all, Gorilla Tag just isn't the same. We can all agree on that. And with the state it's currently in, I think the game's just going to be on a decline. The only reason it has like 20k players right now is because all the people that got their headsets for Christmas and Hanukkah just went onto this game. But I think that there's still hope. I think that if we all work together, we can bring attention to this issue. And together, we can fix Gorilla Tag.